Good morning, teacher.
Flor, good morning. How are you doing? So we're going to start with today's class. How was your weekend, Flor?
Sorry? Oh, my weekend, it was good.
Was good? What did
I
you do?
go out with my family.
Oh, you went out?
Yes, to Montero.
Oh, nice. How many hours is Montero from Santa Cruz?
It was 45 minutes.
So it's not that far, no?
Yes.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Flor. I also went uh, to walk a little bit yesterday. No, sorry, that's why I was lost the whole day. I wanted to show you this first to see what's going on because I've sent you the link, no? And this is your course, the one with uppercase in Julio, no? A10. So I don't know if you try again with the link that I've sent, but I didn't see you last night. You're not in the course yet, no?
Yes, I can't enter. Maybe I can enter now and you can see.
Yes,
Maybe I did something wrong.
yes. I've sent it to WhatsApp. Maybe you can copy and paste the code. Maybe that can help. So,
Okay.
oh wait, don't worry. Could you show me if you have all the books, please? Could you go back? You show me. I've seen that purple book. Can you see if there is another book? Oh, okay. Let me take a screenshot
No, just the purple.
because you should have the other one too, and that's probably a mistake. Tal vez, maybe that's the reason. They didn't send you another account, no? Or they send you?
I enter with the same account.
Okay, the same account,
Yes.
pero no te han mandado otro, ¿no es cierto?
Let me check.
¿Cuál es tu nombre de usuario, por favor, Flor, para que le mande ahorita a Lourdes cualquier cosa que verifique? What's your student username?
Now I am looking the conversation with Lourdes.
Yeah?
Um, student. Yes, she shared me another account. I didn't, so I think it was the same.
Oh, but it's a different one.
Yes, it's
Oh,
different.
could you try, please? And you should have the green one, the green book now. Because she told me
Okay.
that you had access for the green book, but I wasn't sure in what account. Hopefully, let's check just in case, please.
Yes, now I am in the book, in the green book.
Sorry. Claire, could you click
Teacher.
on course, please? Okay. I think you have to log into the course, no, with the code that I sent. If I'm not wrong, it's on settings, no? Yes, you have to add the code, no? Remember the code I sent?
Yes,
So you should go
yes.
to set.
I did.
Oh, you added?
No, I just clicked in the book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You have to sign
Mm,
in. Ujú. O sea, estás con el libro, pero no estás inscrita en el curso. Y para hacer eso tienes que incluir el código que te mandé.
okay.
Let's try that, please. If I'm not wrong, that's on settings. ¿Sí? No, no. Eso es para un producto. Ándate atrás, por favor. Eso es para el libro.
Mm,
Y ese código no lo tiene. A ver si puedes volver atrás, por favor. Ahí, haz clic en el libro verde. Okay, now I think it's set. All right, now go to more, please. And settings. And now, if you could close that thing, please. Can you see anything? Sorry, it's a little bit slow, but can you see anything that says add course or join a course? I think it's join. If it's not there, maybe in course, please.
My course?
Yes.
Yeah. Join a course, yes.
Yes. Click on that, please. And now paste the code. Don't transfer. Don't transfer. Great, please. The purple one. Okay, now you're there. You see? A10, Julio 2021, problems.
Okay.
All right. Go to assignments, please, and now you should have all the exercises. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. When the class is over, I'm going to assign the quiz for the A1. Yes, A1 for until when do you want me to give you time to work on that? The end of the day or tomorrow?
Until tomorrow at the end of the day.
All right, I'm going to give you 2 days then. Let me write this, please. A1 just until July 27th. Okay, great. Okay, I'm glad that you could join. Now you have all the exercises. No, you can, like I explained before, you can manage how you work with the exercises. However, with the quizzes, we are going to have times, no? So you can finish them. But like today, like this weekend, now we had this problem. It's fine. We can talk. You can tell me I'm not going to able, la la, and I'll give you the time that you need to do it. Okay. So.
Okay.
Let's start with today's class. All right. Let me share my screen. Okay. Share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Good. Okay. So, Flor, what sport do you play? Do you play any sport?
Maybe it's not a usual sport, but I just do exercise in the morning. I try to do it all the days.
Every day?
Every day, yes.
All right. So there are different sports that we can practice. For instance, we can say, do you know anyone that plays a sport such as soccer or basketball?
Yes, I saw some sport in the Olympics, like volleyball, skater, and swimming.
All right. So No, there are many sports that people can practice. No, in your case, I don't play any sports either. I just like to do some exercises. Maybe, I don't know if biking, it's a sport. I think it is, no? But we can say, no, Andrea plays, I don't know, soccer. Let's write. Let's see. We can say, for instance, we can say, no, Marcelo plays soccer or Fernando plays racquetball. No, we are talking about people that practice an sport. It could be any sport, no? And if the way that we are putting this sentence, no, we are simply mentioning the person, then we're talking about an action, and then we're completing with the name of the game, of the sport, no? So in this case, who is the subject in the sentence, in the first sentence? Marcelo plays soccer. Who is the subject? You can
Marcelo.
Okay, yes, Marcelo, great job. What about in the second one? Fernando plays racquetball. Who is the subject?
Fernando.
Awesome, thank you. So the subject is the person that is doing the action. No? Marcelo plays, Fernando plays. No, they are doing the action, they're moving. So that's the active voice. That's the regular way that we have to talk, active voice. Puedes ver mi pantalla, ¿no es cierto? You can see my screen.
No, I can't.
Oh, my bad, sorry. I thought you were looking. Okay, now. So we're saying, no, active voice, no, it means that a sentence has a subject that acts up its verb. In this case, Marcelo plays. No, this is the person doing the action. Fernando is playing this other sport. No, so I want to start with this. No, the active voice is the regular way that we have to talk. No, I just woke up. No, or you are you're sitting and paying attention to my class. No, my cat is sleeping. My cousin is talking. No, we're simply talking. We're mentioning someone and then an action. No, that's all. That's the active voice. All right. Can you try to give me an example of this active voice like this when we have someone that has do an action and then we complete it with anything?
My brother plays football.
Nice, excellent. So who is the subject in your example?
My brother
Brother. And what does your brother do?
plays soccer.
Excellent. So that's the action, play. No? So that's the active voice. The passive voice, it means that the subject is going to receive the action. Okay? So let's take an example. It's not like my brother plays soccer. No? The main thing is not going to be your brother. For example, the previous example, no? Marcelo plays soccer. We have someone, we have an action, and then we complete it. No? The passive voice kind of like switches the order. No? Let's read again. Passive voice means that the subject is going to receive the action. So I'm not going to say anymore, Marcelo plays soccer or your brother plays soccer. I'm going to say soccer is played by Marcelo. So I kind of change it, no? If the sentence is not starting with Marcelo or with your brother, no? We have the action that is going to go first, and then we say is played by who? Soccer is played by who? By Marcelo. Or soccer is played by your brother, no? That is called the passive voice, all right? So let's see the example again, no? The form, no, we have the subject. In this case, it's not your brother or Marcelo or Andy, no? It's going to be the object, no? Whatever is being practiced. No? Soccer is the subject. Is, we have to have the verb be. It could be in present or past. All right, it could be soccer is played by Andy. How can we change this to the past tense, Flor? Instead of saying is.
Soccer was played by Andy.
Excellent, great job. So we can use it for both tenses, present and past. All right. So soccer is played or was played. No, the verb, it has to go in past participle. All right, that's important. The verb has to go in past participle. Is played by who? By Andy. No, by Andy.
Okay.
The use of by introduces the person that is making the action. So how do you think we can say this in the active voice, the other one, the regular? Remember how was the sentence in active voice? This is in passive, no?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember in active? How can we say the same sentence in active voice?
Andy plays soccer.
Excellent. Yes. So we are simply changing the action or the main thing in the sentence. No, it's not Andy anymore. Andy is not the main thing anymore. Soccer is played. Yes.
The verb be is in past. The participle verb is the same.
Yes. It's always in past participle. The verb, it's always in past participle, but we can change the verb be to specify if it happened in the present tense or in the past tense. That's the only thing that we change if we want to change the tenses. Let's see another example. The iced tea is made fresh every day. Another example. The juice bar is managed by Patty. No? Same thing. Instead of saying, let's see the first one. I made tea. I made fresh tea every day. I'm putting the thing, the object as the main thing. No? Iced tea is made fresh every day. No? This is the subject. This is the verb be, past participle, and then I complement. This is the complement. Another example, same. The juice bar, the subject, no? Is, verb be, past participle, and sometimes we can use by. Not always. No, it's not necessarily always, especially in the past present tense. But by introduces the person that is doing the action. In this case, because we're talking about something that is made every day, we don't need to use by. No? But the use of by, it's to introduce who's doing the action. Simply. No? By Andy, by Patty. Okay? Any questions before we continue?
When do I use passive voice instead of active voice?
All right, let's take a look. No, we use passive voice when we don't know who the agent is too. No, it's simply because it's in some situations, for example, when we are talking about an action that happened and we are concentrating more in the thing instead of in the person, is when we use it. For example, if you want to mention who creates something. For instance, do you know who is the inventor of telephone? So for instance, in that case, well, I don't remember either, but in that case, no, we're not concentrating in the person. We're concentrating on the thing. No, what is the main thing of the sentence? No, we want to know who created or who made or who invented the telephone. So I'm going to write on the chat. So in that case, I'm not concentrating in the person, I'm concentrating on the thing. So I will say not telephone telephone was invented by, I don't remember the name. No? But for instance, when I'm more, what's the word? I care more about the object instead of the subject. That's when I use the passive voice. In this case, I don't care about who actually invented. I'm concentrating on the telephone. No, I don't care on the person. I care about the thing, the object. All right, we're going to take a look to this so you can understand it. Okay, so in this case, the second example, let's see. Here, sorry. So sometimes when we want to talk about something and we're concentrating on the object, in this case an audio, certain audio, and we don't know who edited, who made it, who did it, no, we are going to use the passive. For example, the audio file was edited. I don't know who did it. And I'm not paying attention to that. Sorry. I'm simply paying attention to the thing, the object, to the audio. The audio file was edited. I don't know by who, but I'm concentrating on an object. No? So this will be the object, no? The audio file, the past of be, no? Be, and then the past participle.
Okay.
In this case, I don't need to know. I don't need to know Andy, your brother, anyone. No, I don't need to. That's why in this case, it's important. The passive voice is the one to use. All right. So in this case, well, they doesn't know who edited the audio file. Do you understand the logic?
Yes, I understand.
All right, let's continue. So we can also use the passive voice when it's clear who the agent is and we don't need to say it. For example, could you read this sentence, please?
The news is reported on several channels.
All right. In this case, same. Now we're concentrating on this. This is our object. This is our subject, the main thing. The news, no, is a thing. The news, verb be, no, past participle. The news is reported on several channels. We don't need to know exactly what channel. We're simply mentioning, well, several channels. I'm not concentrating on the channels itself. I'm describing the news. That's why here is important to use the passive voice. Helps me to deliver this message clearly, no, like done in the active voice. Instead of saying no in the active voice, several channels are reporting the news. Well, I'm not concentrating on who is delivering the channel, but instead I'm paying attention to the news as itself. So in this case, they are going to receive the action. No? News is reported on several channels. All right, let's see the next example. Okay. Sometimes, like I mentioned before, now the use of by, it's important because we want to know who is the agent doing this action. In both cases, it could be either one or another. This really depends. No, because I had mentioned before, we don't need to know. We don't care in some cases, the agent, who is receiving the action. But in some cases, yes. So when we know the name of the agent, and it's important information that we want to mention, we use by. In that case, by introduces the agent, the person that is doing the action, that's the agent. Okay, will you read this sentence, please, from here?
Nick was tricked by his friends.
Excellent. So maybe here we want to clarify that who tricked Nick was his friend. That's why we mention it and we introduce it with by. No, same again. Verb be, past participle, and then verb. No, we can also use people. In this case, it's not just objects. But in this case, Nick is receiving the action. No? He was tricked. We're not saying his friend tricked Nick. No, we're concentrating on Nick. That's why we mention it first. No, we're caring about Nick first. Can you read the second sentence, please?
The story was reported by a new anchorman.
Anchorman, yes, thank you. So again, no, we're concentrating on the story. No, the story received the action. No, the story was reported, and we want to mention by whom? No, by a new anchorman. All right, so that's the use of by. If you want to, if I want to mention who is receiving the action, no, or the agent. Sorry, the agent. If I don't want to mention, I don't use it. No, I don't use it. I can simply say Nick was tricked. No, any questions?
No, it's okay.
Okay, good. So okay, that's all. Let me show you this first exercise and let's practice in present simple. Okay. I want to ask you this: can you open this link, please? It's very simple. We just have to track the action. All right, I'm going to stop sharing the screen. If you could share it, please.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. So we're going to pay attention first to present. Okay? So these shoes, how do we continue? Remember?
These shoes
All right. Very good. Let's continue. It's a story, no? These shoes. Excellent. Yes. Good. All right. Could you read a story and then you stop when we have to add the.
Okay.
Mhm.
These shoes are sold on the internet.
Right?
A lot of tea is
What do you think? What's the verb?
made in the
Yeah,
UK.
good job.
A lot of coffee. A lot of coffee is
Mhm.
drunk in Brazil.
Right?
Our school is located near the park.
Mhm.
These days, more emails are sent than letters. English is spoken here. This jumper is designed of wool.
Mhm.
This car is mm, this is designed to go very fast.
Mhm.
Why beers are not
One, three,
grown
four.
in England. Charity shows are often wrong, maybe. Uh,
Yeah, it could be. All right. You can send your responses.
no.
Yeah, sometimes when we made one mistake, the whole thing changes, no? However, the logic is the same. It doesn't really matter, not the action right now. We are just practicing. That's the important thing about this tense, that we have to pay attention if it's singular or plural. So we either use is, are, or maybe am in some cases, and the verb always goes in the past participle. All right, let's see another example. In this case, I'm going to be showing my screen. Let me share my screen, please. I will show you this part. All right, so like I mentioned before, inventions are usually one thing that it has to be used with the passive voice, because we're concentrating on the invention instead of on the person that created or invented these things. All right, so we're going to play this, and you're going to be telling me using the passive voice, not this this creation of this invention. All right, let's start. All right, what's that? It seems like like movie tickets, no? Like a machine to get movie tickets. Okay, so how can you say that?
The movie ticket was made by Baranowski.
All right, very good. Let's see the next one. We're going to delete it. Okay. Okay, what do you think? It's related to internet, no?
Yes. The internet was invented by Tim Berners-Lee.
Excellent, great job. All right, next. What's that? It's a machine, no?
Yes.
It looks like a torture machine, to be honest. But I'm not wrong. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
the machine was created by Gutenberg.
Yes, great job. In this case, we mentioned E, no? Created. But like
created.
D. Yes, excellent. Next. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Could be lamp or maybe light. That's me. Or electricity, maybe. I'm not sure. What do you think?
The electricity was discovered by Ignacy Lukasiewicz.
Nice, all right. Let's eliminate. Okay. Seems like a protective vest, no? Like for when you're like shooting, and so you're careful. It's like a protective vest. Seems like.
Okay, the protective vest was test.
Vest.
Vest was made by Stephanie Wallet.
Nice. All right. Continue. Okay, that's an easy
The radio
one.
was invented by Marconi.
Excellent, great job.
The cornflakes
Mhm.
was created by William Kellogg.
Nice, all right. Let's see. I think it might be a movie, no? Or a book. Esperanto. I think it's a movie, if I'm not wrong.
Mm,
No?
The Esperanzo's book was written by Samelo.
All right. Excellent. Great job. Okay, let's see. Do you know this one?
The walkie-talkie.
Yeah, great job.
The walkie-talkie was invented by Manguski.
Excellent. Okay, let's see 3 more. And then we'll... Okay, that's enough.
The Cisco phone was created by Alexander Graham Bell.
Excellent. All right. 2 more. What's that?
The car was made by Benz.
Excellent. And finally, the last one. All right. You know what's that?
How do you say
Clip.
a clit? The clit was development by Hotman.
All right. Developed. No?
Developed.
All right. Great job. Okay. So now let's take a look to a game. And we're going to practice this a little bit more. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you please to go to kahoot.it. It's a page. I'm going to write it on the chat, okay? Kahoot.it. Oh, sorry. And you're going to enter the code that I'm going to tell you in a minute, okay? Okay, this is the code. So you go to the page that I write on the chat, and then you put this code, please. And then you write your name, please. I can tell you the code if you want. It's 225-9593.
Mm,
I can say it again if you want to. 225-95, sorry, 93. 225-9593.
okay. It's,
All right. Now you have to write your name. No, it asks you.
yes.
Excellent. Can you see the screen though, or just the game?
I just see the purple screen.
All right. Okay, let's start. Okay. Um, but you are in the link, no? In Kahoot.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. The question: which sentence is in passive voice? You have to choose. You click on red or blue. Cinderella was made. Cinderella made shirts for each of the mice, or the shirts were made for the mice by Cinderella. Which one is passive voice? Red or blue?
Mm,
And you choose. All right, great job. Not the shirts were plural, no? Made by the mice. For the mice by Cinderella. All right, great. Next. Okay, which sentence is in active voice? Active. Cinderella cleaned the whole house, or the whole house was cleaned by Cinderella? Nice. All right. Just we're concentrating on Cinderella. That's why it's active voice. Okay. In this sentence, is active or passive voice? In this sentence, the verbs help Cinderella get the chores started. Active or passive voice? Very good. No? The verbs help Cinderella. The verb is simply excellent. Next. In this sentence, is this sentence in active or passive voice? Every morning, the chickens in the yard are fed by Cinderella. Is it active or passive voice? Every morning. Yes, passive. Are fed by. No, that's usually by help us to recognize not passive voice. Usually, not always. Okay, which sentence is in active voice? Active. The helpful creatures finish her dress for the ball, or the dress for the balls is finished by the helpful creatures. Active. Nice, great job. The helpful creatures finish her dress. Okay, next. True or false? This sentence is in passive voice. True or false? Cinderella hummed as she thought of her every evening at the ball. Is this passive? Click true. If it's not passive, click false.
mm,
Cinderella hum. No, hum is that's hum. Oh, yes. It's not passive because it's concentrating on Cinderella and just a regular sentence. Next. Which sentence is in passive voice? The whole night is spent dancing by Cinderella and Prince Charming, or Cinderella and Prince Charming danced the night away. Which one is passive? Right.
Oh, my time.
Yeah. The whole night is spent dancing by Cinderella. No, that's the passive voice. Usually by,
Yeah.
no, by. It's in the main, no, the verb, past participle. All right. 3 left. Is this sentence in active or passive voice? The coach is spinning down the lane. The coach is speeding down the lane. Passive or active? Yes, it's just active. No? It's speeding. Yes, present continuous. Very good. 2 left. Which sentence is in passive voice? The glass slipper will be tricked on by every maiden, or every maiden will try on the glass slipper. Nice, great job. The glass slipper will be tried on by every maiden. And finally, is this sentence inactive or passive? The glass slipper fit perfectly on Cinderella's foot. What do you think? The glass slipper fit perfectly on Cinderella's foot. That was just active.
I put active, but I don't know.
Didn't know? Oh, it's fine. But it was active. No, we know that. Because it's just, even if it's concentrating on a thing or an object, no, it's still just a regular sentence. No, it's fit. Slipper fit, no present simple. All right. So obviously you are the only one. You won. No? Okay.
Okay.
Let's practice this last exercise. These last 5 minutes. All right. So we're going to change, to finish this, we're going to change these sentences into passive. All right. All of these sentences are in active, but we're going to change this to passive. All right.
Okay.
Okay, you got. Okay, could you read it, please?
People speak English in England.
All right. So how can we change this into passive?
English is spoken in England.
All right, we could be also by people, no?
Yes.
All right, great job. Next. Let's see what. All right, this is a question. Well, we know their response, no? But who discovered America? Try to put it, the response, put it on passive.
Who discovered America? America was discovered
By who?
by a Spanish person.
All right. Cristóbal Colón, no?
Yes.
All right. Next one. All right, read the sentences.
My cat never drinks milk.
Passive voice. How can we change it?
Milk is never drowned by my cat.
Nice, excellent, great job. Great job, Flor. Drink. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Who invented the fridge?
Who invented the fridge? The fridge was invented.
William Cullen. No?
Okay. The fridge was invented by William Cullen.
Nice. All right. Great job. Next. Okay. How can we change this? That's it.
The Chinese invented paper. Paper was invented by the Chinese.
Excellent. Great job. Okay, let's see. So, all right.
Maria Curie discovered radioactivity. The radioactivity was discovered by Curie.
Nice. All right. See the logic when you get the logic. Now we're concentrating on the thing. That's the use of that. All right.
Somebody stole my bike last night. My bike was stolen last night by somebody.
Excellent. Stole.
Stole.
Excellent. Okay, let's see two more. All right.
Somebody ate all the crisps from the fridge. From the fridge.
Fridge, yes.
All the crisps was ate by somebody.
All right. What's the past participle of a of
Eaten?
Yes. Okay. One more time,
please. All the crisps from the fridge were eaten by somebody.
Excellent. Great. No, because it's plural. Oh well. Sorry. Where? Okay. One last one.
People used basic tools in ancient times. Basic tools were used in ancient times by people. Excellent.
Great job. All right. So that will be it, Flor. I don't know if you have any questions. Let's finish this. But please let me know if you have any questions.
No, I don't have question.
All right. Okay, Flor, I don't want to keep you here too long because I know you have to go to work. So let me run today's polls. One moment, please. Oh no, sorry. Oh no, for some reason I don't have today's polls. Oh, my apologies. I don't know what happened, but I cannot see polls. Can I send you the little thing and you can click on the response, please? No, por alguna
Yeah,
razón
sure.
no me salen las opciones. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Flor, have a good day. And I'll see you on Wednesday on classes, okay? I will assign the quiz until tomorrow at midnight.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Flor. Have a good day.
Bye.